Alrighty, so this is Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. I just got done watching it, and I'll get into all in the nitty gritty. So, basically, this movie is basically, about, well, it takes place, I don't know if it's Montreal. I know they filmed it in Montreal, but I don't know how they got the Statue of Liberty. It was filmed in both places, I guess. Some parts in New York, and half of it was in fucking Canada. But, um, So basically, the film opens up on these two, I don't know, you call them teenagers or fucking adult couple or whatever you fucking call them. They end up dying. Uh, Jason kills the girl fucking slowly by just fucking doing fucking very slowly, which could be better. The guy ends up fucking just getting stabbed, I guess. Then you got the whole fucking boat part where I guess there's a bunch of fucking high school um kids on it. You got this guy that looks like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Um, there's one part where the goth girl ends up getting killed with her own guitar. There's a part where the girl trips balls and ends up dying on the disco floor by Jason. One guy's climbing and Jason ends up fucking throwing him off, and then he gets impaled by the little fucking pole thing. Um, but I think the most gnarliest kill in the entire movie would probably have to be the part where the guy's in the sauna room. I think that's what you call it. He grabs one of the hot coal furnace rock things, and he grabs it and literally just fucking puts it into the guy's stomach, and it fucking burns him, and it kills him, which is pretty fucking cool. Um, then you have the whole part where this woman's trying to seduce her own fucking teacher. I don't know why. Um, then the fucking captain ends up dying, then his fucking associate ends up dying, and they're saying Jason's back, and the fucking teacher's like, no, the fuck he's not. But the whole film, literally, pretty much half of the fucking movie takes place on a fucking boat. I understand why people hate it because it takes place on a fucking boat. It's not interesting. But after they get off the boat, they find New York, and they're like, hell, we're in fucking New York now. And then Jason follows them, obviously. Then you get this whole cool part where Jason's looking at the hockey billboard, which literally looks like Jason himself, and he tilts his head to the side, and he's like, fuck it, I don't have time for this, or some shit. Um, but my favorite part where, in my opinion, Jason looks like the good guys, where they're about to, well, first they inject the girl with some type of drug or something, and then um they're gonna, I don't know if he was gonna rape her or they were gonna rape her, but one of them was gonna rape her since she's under the drug or whatever the fuck. And then Jason stops them, but before he stabs the guy with his own needle, and then he kills the other guy, but put him against a pipe thing that comes up with a lot of fucking smoke. I don't know if that burned him. Don't know. Um, then you get this whole part where the black kid or black guy is boxing Jason, giving giving it his all, and then he's like, "Take your best shot, motherfucker." Meanwhile, his knuckles are all bloody and shit, and Jason just knocks his fucking head clean off, and it rolls into a fucking dumpster and then just shuts. That is so cool. That's such a perfect kill right there. Um, then after that, you get this whole part where the girl's driving the car, and then she ends up seeing Jason, running him over. Then she ends up seeing little boy Jason, ends up crashing the whole fucking car. And then she has like some fucking vision since, well, the old woman dies in the fucking car. I think. I think so. The old woman ends up dying. Um, but uh, Yeah, she looks at the fucking. There's like a little area that's covered, like water that's covered by fire. Makes her a flashback where Uncle Charles, sounds like my name, but apparently he was talking about when she was a little girl that Jason was not a very good swimmer, and he's still under the fucking lake that they're right above, and they're on the little boat thing. And she said, and he's saying, if you don't swim good enough, he'll pull you down, which is fucking what a dick, what an asshole to say to a little girl. Like, even as a child, I would be fucking frightened to even hear shit about that. I would never go in the water again. Fuck that. But Jason ends up grabbing her, and well, he ends up pushing her in, and which is fucking stupid. And he gets this whole part where he's saying he saved her, but he didn't. Like, that's not how you teach someone to swim, you know. Then his death is where he gets drowned to death. Jason literally flips him upside down and then just fucking dunks him, and he drowns to death. Then you get this whole part where they're, I don't know, they're the center of New York, and Jason attacks them on the subway, and then you get the whole fucking diner part, and then eventually leads to the sewer. Um, yeah, so Jason's walking, and then she ends up throwing this fucking weird green water at him. I don't know what type of water it is. It's like infested or some shit. And then he ends up taking his mask off, and you see his ugly ass fucking face melting. You have this whole other part where he's stumbling down the fucking, I don't know, sewer hallways or some shit. And then the fucking water's coming, and then they get on the fucking ladder, and Jason tries attacking them, but the fucking sewer water comes through, like the ocean, and then wipes them out, and then I don't know, it like breaks his fucking face apart. And then at the end, the dog comes back. I don't know. And then the movie ends. Um, in my opinion, this is an overrated Friday the 13th film. I mean, this is way better than Jason Goes to Hell. I mean, a lot of people can agree that this is way better than Jason Goes to Hell. Who the fuck likes Jason Goes to Hell? That is so fucking ass, you know? I, I, I never met someone that liked Jason Goes to Hell, or even fucking seen people that even agree that Jason Goes to Hell is a good film. This is way better than it. So if I had to give this movie a rating, it's not perfect. If this movie would have taken place on a whole fucking ship for the entire length of the fucking film, which is an hour and 40, it would be a lot better. I'd probably give like a 6.5, or just a 6 in general. There's a lot of good kills in this film. Mainly the reason why I like this movie a lot is because of Jason. And Kane Hodder sells it so fucking perfectly. It's so good because of him. But, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Jason Goes to Hell is next, the final Friday. And, yeah, that's pretty much about it.